Sharon, today, me, you, the Shinobis shall embark in the longest trip yet. So, Shinobis, welcome back to Pacific Drive. This is what we have to endure. I was gonna go here, right? And then, like, we can kind of zoom a little bit quicker to where we need to be, but it just adds time. And then what if we run into some problems? Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to not have to deal with this storm and this storm, but however, what I did do is get this. So that's going to be utilized pretty well. We got some massive storage upgrades. Specifically, this one, like, this is damn near never ending. The only thing I don't like about it is, like, you can't, like, sort it to be, like, organized, to have everything, you know, but it is what it is. I also did it for all this because why not? So she's got a couple new things. We got some dice, this wheel, you gotta love it. I also have extras for everything, like panel wise, door wise, not for tires. The only thing we're in desperate need of is plastic and rubber. Plastic we have one. Rubber we have a little bit of, but nothing to live comfortably off of. This also might be the last episode. There might be another one afterwards, like if something else happens, but seems like it's led up to the end already. Also got her some new lights. Now they're super bright. They're like the annoying lights that you get when those big ass trucks stay on your ass. It's like, bro, your shit is lifted. That shit is blinding. Should be illegal. Oh, there's one of those tapes. I mean, this is gonna be the calmest, or one of the calmest stops. Oh shit, idiot. So might as well take advantage. What is this? A Healy station? Oh, I think I collected one too. Wrong button. Let me double check. I just remembered that because I was like, why? I feel like it. Yeah. Did we listen to part 1? I think we did.
Here's what we know. Over 50 years ago, in November of 1946, Dr. Ophelia Turner was 27. She had recently returned home to the Olympic Peninsula to lick her wounds after a failed stint in academia. In a fit of obsession or redemption, or quite frankly, both, she cobbled together a laboratory in her basement and produced the first limb wave on nothing but a killer hunch and plain ingenuity. Or so the story goes. It's never clearly stated anywhere what limb waves and limb technology really were. It's all vague claims and wild theories, dreams that border more on the mystical than the scientific. What we do know is that limb stood for unlimited frequency. Radio waves, once souped up and modulated just right, supposedly enabled the control of matter in a way that modern science both back then and now could only dream of. After Dr. Turner's discovery, she and a few friends, scientists and PhDs all, toyed with limb in their garage labs for about 4 years. The local police and fire departments start making regular house calls, spurred on by increasingly disgruntled neighbors calling in about incidents that seem to grow larger and more disturbing as the years go on. After one too many reports, the federal government takes notice, and thus begins their severe interest in limb technology. The next part happens quickly. In 1955, the United States government seizes not only the physical area where Dr. Turner and her scientists live, but the entire concept of limb technology.
Damn.
The area is at first evacuated under the pretense of safety, but quickly commandeered by the government. They establish a brand new department called ARDA, Advanced Resonance Development Authority, which was to be headed by Dr. Turner herself. Over the next 15 years, the government expands the zone's borders. They clear out civilians as they go and erect massive 500-meter walls to keep out an increasingly curious public. The zone started in the northernmost tip of the peninsula, then expanded outward twice. Once in 1961, again in 1967, to the outer perimeter we see now.
That's crazy. So they just came in, swept everything. No wonder there's a whole bunch of, like, artist sucks and then can't trust the limb, because it was taken from them. This is like some almost like fourth dimension type of stuff.
After the multi-stage evacuation of the Olympic Peninsula's 100,000 strong population, the records get sketchy. Once the region is swept clean of civilian eyes, the flow of information trickles to an eventual stop. Arda has always maintained that the evacuation was done in the name of national security. That there was simply nothing more patriotic than sacrificing your homes, with the communists plotting our demise across the Atlantic. Certainly not because there was any danger from the strange experiments happening inside.
Oh yeah, never
Or
that.
situations most unnatural to witness. Arda kept a wide berth, displacing citizens far ahead of the front line, so first-hand accounts of things going awry were rare. But rumors spread fast, and everyone had some story about a distant relative whose pet changed in inexplicable ways, or a friend of a friend who followed strange lights into the woods and never returned. Once the civilians cleared out, the Arda employees moved in. Scientists, officials, support staff, and their families made the Olympic exclusion zone home, reaching anywhere from 300 to 1,000 in total at its peak.
That's a lot.
What any of them were doing in the zone was kept hush-hush, with the population just outside the walls found the secrecy irresistible. Every shipment of raw material, out-of-season weather pattern, and inexplicable light or sound became the talk of the town for the first decade of the zone's existence.
And like, of course it had to be the woods. You know, like all the freaky shit be happening in the woods late at night. Or even like during the day. During the day, it's still creepy. Then you throw in some like disappearances and random weird noises. People be thinking it's aliens and shit. And people were taken away from their homes. Like, that's no wonder they had no love. All right, got a decent amount of plastic now. I think it is time. Put the burners on. Yeah. We're leaving. Oh, just straight ahead. All right. I don't think I could ever take a government job like this neither, man. There's just so many things that could just go wrong. And you gotta be like super quiet about everything. What is going on? I'm sure the benefits, great. The pay, great. But is it worth it? Because not only is everything a secret and stuff, and like the government is gonna keep an eye on you 24/7 even after the job is done. What about like other people that want the secrets? You know what I mean? Like some spies and stuff. You're gonna be targets for enemies too. I don't know. Some people can do it. It's just not for me. There's another podcast. Oh no. We're reliving it. Why? Are these still on? Oh, they are. Dumpster pearl. Dumpster. Oh, well, this is just death all around, ain't it? Well, go on foot. Not gonna lie, probably should have marked it on the map. Oh, alright, I'm going back. Unless it's like over here. Oh, that's a tower. What is glowing red behind me? Okay, yeah, we need to get out of here. We need to get out of here. Take me back to Sharon. This seems like a terrible idea, but I want to do it. Oh, is it on the other side of this thing? Maybe? But, you know, hey, it's not even worth it. Sharon, I'm sorry what I'm gonna put you through, but this seems like fun, so you might actually have fun. Whee! That was not as high as I thought. Oh, flip around, flip around. Sharon is now a Beyblade. Put it in park. I'll be taking this, thank you. Please, I'll pick it up. There you go. Whoa. Why does the map look like that? I think we could just go straight and then cut through here. I hope. You know what? You guys can keep that shit. I am not stopping right there for that. Hello? Oh, just the... Okay. I was like, what kind of car is that? But the windows were up. Not the windows, the yeah. Sharon, why are you moving? Bum, banana. Bum, banana. Bum, banana. Bum, bum, bum. I was just gonna say, there's so much shit here that we should probably stop, but that thing is going. Oh, they're right next to each other. I mean, it seems like we can, and so far so good. As long as it's not... Oh! Yep, I think we're good. Play that mud.
Sadly, that's about where the cold, hard facts end.
Oh.
Listeners, I tried. I really did. I started my investigation in the usual fashion, digging up every piece of public record I could get. The paperwork is maddeningly typical up until 1955. Census records, Soil samples, weather reports, hand-drawn survey maps, the beginnings of satellite photos, all readily
There's so
available
much
for
shit here,
anyone
dude.
with the patience to walk themselves into a county office. Those materials don't tell me much, and I quickly am forced to turn to more dubious sources. Before the downing of multiple passenger planes and the subsequent establishment of the no-fly zone in 1962, crude aerial photos are taken and circulated. This is where things get interesting.
Oh.
I find fuzzy shots of what appears to be entire mountains relocating overnight, buildings disappearing and reappearing at random, and lakes filled with water or light, depending on the time of day. The resolution is dubious, making them ink blot tests in their own right. They are the stuff of dreams among amateur investigators and conspiracy theorists alike. The most outlandish, improbable, and extremely unverifiable stories
Get the shit out of me.
breachers. People rumored to have jumped, tunneled, hot air ballooned their way through the walls. If they're to be believed, there is much to be uncovered. But more on that later. Limb technology is not paraded around in the press for long. As the government withdraws acknowledgement that it ever existed, the public's interest similarly begins to wane. Last verifiable activity is an exodus of ARDA employees from the zone, beginning in 1981 and followed swiftly by a full decommissioning of the zone in 1987.
The bite of 87?
Those 3,600 square miles are sealed away and left behind with no explanation. A tomb, minutes away from the populous, perfectly normal city of Seattle, with decades of history and secrets locked inside. And that is where I'm left to fill in the enormous, ill-defined gaps.
So all this because Freddy couldn't enjoy his pizza in peace. Alright, we're finally here. Ah, well, right there. Nice. What do we need to do? Yes, the overcharger. But of course, I always put it in park for some reason. I don't know how to drive.
Give us the rundown, Francis.
Me?
The electrical grid is your department.
You know the plan as well as I do.
So you'd rather trust me than have to speak up for yourself?
He's still going through it. Come on, give him a little, encouragement.
Okay, fine.
And not like the way you
The
did
regular
it.
anchors aren't enough to overcharge the arc device to the level we need. But there's an old anomaly barricade we can piggyback onto. It's
Alright.
archaic technology, an early attempt to stop anomalies from drifting out into the wider Olympic Peninsula. It worked for some time,
Until it didn't.
but long enough to get the old wall built.
The barricade's in bad shape, but what's a little rampant voltage leakage? Not like the ghosts and goblins of the deep zone will mind. And if they do, more the better for Francis. Huh?
Appreciate the olive branch, Oppie, but boy, do you have a lot to learn about the paranormal. I'd be happy to give you a primer after all this is over.
Ugh, hard pass. I'm far too old for that.
The car will induce a current along the barricade, in the same way you did it crossing the old wall. Every connection point needs to be induced within a limited time.
Okay.
Electrify the entire barricade, and we'll have all the power we need.
You heard him. Floor it, driver.
Alright. There was nothing in there. Why would you tell me to look in there? Hey, these are real generous too. Like, they connect like a decent size length from their actual spot. Like, look at that. That was a good, 15 feet. I wonder how long they last, though. Well, I guess we'll never know. There's so many tubes we ended up passing. Well, how many more of these are there? No, you better not. Good. Hey. Oh, we're okay. We're all right. No. Leave us alone. Oh, man. Imagine messing up on the very last one, dude. And we're back. What do we do now? Like the music that's going on. All right. It's like funky. I think the ghosts are slightly pissed off. Do you think we maybe have to go back and pick up one of the tubes? I thought it was like a specific one over here, but we can check. They were on the way. What is all this? Hello? Who gave me this? I don't want this. Sharon don't want it. I think I'm an idiot. I didn't pick it up from the shop. Oh. I don't know who gifted me with these. Well, thank you.
I'm uploading the barricade map to your ARC device. By my calculations, if you electrify all 8 posts, you'll have all the power you need.
Okay.
Oppie, does that seem right?
Does it seem right to you?
I think so. Yeah, I ran the numbers a few times, and
Then get to it, driver.
Oh, I'm already on it for the second time. Oh, I gotta fix this tire. Oh. Can you... Oh, Sharon. Oh my... Can you not? Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Let's get out of here. Oh my... Now there's another tire too. Oh. Okay, no more problems, please. It's one of those trucks. Oh, there's a bunch of shit in those, bruh. Now's not the time. Okay. Oh.
we're charged. ARC device readings at 4.2 gigajoules and holding steady.
Hell yeah.
Then we're all set. The ARC device is ready to go. It'll hold that charge for as long as we need it.
Nice. Now what?
Pedal to the metal, driver. Storm's coming.
Oh, okay. Oh boy. Sharon, Godspeed. Oh! Oh my, she made it. Oh, with the power of God and anime on our side. Oh my, that couldn't have gone smoother. That was perfect. Oh wait, can I loot that? Okay, never mind.
Nice work out there. The well could be a lot. Take your time and gear up. No telling what that remnant's going to unleash.
The end of the road. Alright, well, definitely gonna end it off here. I
Driver,
will patch up
I
shit.
sent you something, if you don't mind taking a look.
Yeah, sure, what's up, man? Take him with you. Oh no.
Tobias's favorite cryptid of them all. If it's not too much to ask, if you could put it on your dashboard, so
Hell yeah.
Tobias can come along for the ride, for wherever you're going.
Oh.
But don't feel obligated by any means.
No, yeah, we'll definitely put him on there. How's he look like? Oh, he's just a big bear. So yeah, I'll patch up Sharon, give her a nice detailing, and we're on the road. How far is this? Oh, perfect. All right, till then, hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode. If you did, go to like the video, sub, click the bell icon, follow me on Twitter, let me see in the comments, all that good stuff. Appreciate y'all. Much love, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.